Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Friday Night Silliness. Today we are playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutants in Manhattan, and today we have the incomparable Joseph, aka Jetsoma, with us today. Say hello.
Salutations, all.
And I found out this game a little while ago. I think it's still pretty popular. I don't know how many people are playing it, but we decided to do a review of this game because I'm a huge Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan, especially since I'm a 90s kid and I grew up in the 90s watching Mutant Ninja Turtles on Saturday mornings at like 6:30 in the morning.
Same here. I'm a huge Turtles fan, and it was nice to see a return to the game world for the Turtles that wasn't awful.
Yeah. So, although you may have cartoons out like Pokemon that are kind of coming back. And...
Goodness, Pokemon
Oh
Go
my
is a huge
gosh.
thing. Don't know why. People are literally walking off cliffs for that game.
Yeah.
At least this one, you do not have to worry about walking off a cliff.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about walking off a cliff. You can actually stay in the safety of your own living room. You don't have to go anywhere. So I remember I saw a funny meme that somebody did like what? Pokemon everywhere? Something else. I'm like, wait a minute, what year is it? And it was like that picture of Robin Williams with a funny beard. And
Oh yeah, from Jumanji.
Yeah, Jumanji. But anyway, so for those of you that are, like in high school age or not old enough to just be like you're just being born in the 90s, you probably don't remember the original Ninja Turtles way back in the day. But for guys like me, I grew up in the 90s. I was a 90s kid. I was born in 1981, so Ninja Turtles at 6:30 in the morning on Saturdays was a big deal for me. And it was kind of cool to see a game like this come back. And right now we're playing through the tutorial, and you'll definitely want to play through the tutorial. If you pick this game up, it will show you how to do each of the moves and what
The main mechanics.
Yeah, the main mechanics. Like pretty much with Activision, you can pretty much expect the buttons to be what you think what they would be, but you're still going to want to do this anyway, just because you also get a cool achievement at the end. And there's a few other buttons that you might want to, that you probably won't know unless you do the tutorial, so you definitely want to do that. And I didn't bother showing the entire tutorial today, just because you can do that on your own and it takes up too much time. So right now we're going through the story mode, and story mode is this first mission is called Residential Area. And so what are we doing here?
Unlike most games where it's a set encounter rate, story mode for this game is pretty much you have certain mission objectives before you reach a boss. Right now, you appear to be a combat one where you have to just kill every. This is Turtles. You don't kill them. You just knock them senseless. Yes. Using katanas, I don't kill anyone. Anyways, you beat them up. There's some other things you have to do, but in the first couple missions, I think it has set objectives. But after that, this game supposedly just runs through its cycle of different things it can give you.
Right. So every level, you have to do about 4 or 5 different sort of side missions in an overall mission. In this particular level, you reach a boss called Bebop. And he's basically this giant pig with spiky hair and wild sunglasses. And, the cool thing about this game is you can play the same level over and over, and it will still be different every time. Just because on one level you might, like what we're doing here, we're supposed to move the money bags over to a safe area. Another one might be that you defuse bombs, or move gold bars, or transport bombs to another safe area, or maybe another one might be to defend a pizza truck. No matter what it is, each level, even if you play it multiple times, will always be different every time. Just because the computer has a cool way of randomizing the missions to keep it interesting.
Yeah, I'd like to note that your second submission was the money bags. For me, it was to go to the basketball court and to stop ninjas from destroying Fountain. So,
Yeah.
right there, that's just an example of 2 different playthroughs gives you different results.
Yeah, and but no matter what level you're on, you're always gonna do a defeat all enemies objective, which is I think is what we do before and after this one. So you're always gonna have that one, but for everything else, it definitely adds to the uniqueness of the game and keeps it interesting. Another cool thing that I like is I really like the graphics, especially. The graphics are they use a technique called cell shading with one L, and it's a way of what is it?
Cell shading, instead of using gradients or other sort of more advanced shadings, it uses the shading to the effects to make it look like it's a 2-dimensional object. So basically, they take the 3-dimensional object and remove some depth, which makes it rather interesting because it's still a 3D object, but it's got that sort of 2D look, which people go, "Oh yeah, it looks like a cartoon," and that's the intended result.
Yeah. So for those of you that have played games like Borderlands, where that's definitely a thing, or like one of the main tropes of that game, you'll definitely like this game because that's what they do here. And it's one of my favorite graphics in any kind of playthrough or walkthrough that I do. It definitely is one of my favorite. And what we're doing here is we're defeating our boss.
The boss battles are another big thing about this game because they are meant to be a tough slog. You really do have to master your use of the turtles.
Yeah, and the cool thing about the turtles is in some other older Ninja Turtle games you only played by yourself. In this one you actually play all 4 turtles at the same time. So you pick your one turtle that you like, and you can, anytime you run out of ninjutsu, you can switch between other turtles and use their ninjutsu as well. And that what I like to do, and what I'm doing here, is I actually like to stay back a little bit and throw shuriken, and then once my ninjutsu is renewed again, then I come in and fight up close, and then after they get used up, then I go back. And I mean, that's just my strategy, but for other people, you might want to use up all your strategy, use melee attacks, and then switch between another turtle really quick, use all his ninjutsu, and so on. And everybody has different tastes and strategies to what they like to do. And what was your strategy that you did?
I played as Raphael, and I just stayed up close and in the boss's face the whole time. Now, I died quite a lot, or I got knocked out, shell-shocked quite a bit, but my style is just, for at least this game, I like being Raph and in your face. That way, I can guarantee you I'm constantly doing damage.
Yeah. Yeah, with me, I typically like to take my time a little more, but that's just me. And then some of the other cool things about this game is that when you're fighting a boss, you also have like when one of the turtles uses their ninjutsu, if you just happen to be standing next to them, you can use their ninjutsu, like you can share ninjutsu. So like the one you just watched, I think was called Turtle Power, where like they join the backs together and then they kind of do like an exploding effect. Maybe that was a different one, but anyway, there's another one I think that Donatello does where it's called Cheerleader, and you can like, he does it, and then everybody that's in the area of effect, you can like, their ninjutsu spawns back faster.
But that seems to be all we have the time for today.
Oh yes. So anyway, yeah, that's all the time we have for today. If you enjoyed this video, click like and share. Subscribe if you're new, and we hope to see you next week.